guys can hear me. It is a bit windy, and I'm not far from a road in case you couldn't hear. Honk honk if you want it. Oh, so anyways, I am welcoming you back. It has been a minute, and I just want to give a public service announcement. I think a lot of people don't really understand a couple basic things. Number one, let me take my glasses off so you can see. It's me, not an AI. So, anyways, it is I. Now, I want to just be completely clear because I think a lot of people are uneducated and don't really have the know to understand the difference. So, today we're going to talk about neurology and brain activity, kids. Yay, let's learn. Let's learn us some knowledge today. So, they want me to take my glasses off so you guys can see my seriousness because apparently AI can't touch this. Can't touch this. So what we can touch base on is being out here, being pure, being organic. And as I'm sitting here under this beautiful mango tree, oh, actually, I'm under a durian tree. Look at that. See, this just goes to show what we think is one thing, there is actually two trees. See this? This is the durian tree. Haha. This is the mango tree. So, as I'm sitting here, I'm watching these beautiful, they're different, it's a different type of whatever. But as you can see, there's these durian up here. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah. So we're going to learn about tropical fruit. This is the king of fruits, guys. So as I'm sitting here and I'm outside, look, that was at 2:22. And I'm like, oh wow, these butterflies over here are like the size of birds. It's so beautiful, so glorious. And all this bullshit of people just consistently trying to rain on people's parade, whatever, right? So as I'm sitting here, I'm like, just enjoying the beauty, right? This is how we slow down and allow our brain to take some moments to process. And as I'm doing that, I'm just like, I look and I'm like, what is that growing? What is that growing in the tree as I see this bird-sized butterfly flying? And I'm like, what is this growing in the tree? I know. Did you see what the gods just gave to me? Do you guys know what this is? This falls, see the green? The wind picks up, blows hard, and it breaks off, and it drops. This is a passion fruit. Now, you guys probably notice them when they're more pink or orange. They start off more green, but this is just another reminder about how when we are tuned in and we're following our passion, right? And our passion is not our pleasure, just so you know. They're maybe in different languages, they translate to meaning the same thing, but they're not the same thing. They're completely different. Your passion is something that you're compelled to do, not something you're addicted to or needing to feel, okay? So find the fruit of your passion and go with it. So today we're going to talk about neurology. Now, I started studying neurology when I was very small because my younger brother had basically brain surgeries, right? So I started learning about this stuff when I was like 11 years old, really studying brain and how brain activity works and all of this, right? So I'm very aware. Now, last year, many of you guys know, I went to Thailand and I saw one of the top neurologists. I went to one of the top hospitals in the world, like the top 10 hospitals in the world, and one of the top neurologists, and was referred there. And I spent I spent bankroll to have lots of different brain scans done. Now, for any of you people, okay, that want to play deprivation of character, okay, like these people's, like my ex's mommy and all these people out there hiring private lawyers to try to legally label me as insane, right? Trying to put me in a cuckoo space. And so anyways, when this happened, right, what they failed to understand is when you go to a neurologist, right? When you get brain scans, okay guys, when you get brain scans, there's a difference between mental disorders and neurological disorders. Now, what you will find on brain scans is people that have personality disorders. You will find people that are bipolar, people that are schizophrenic, people that have maybe BPD or MPD, any of these personality disorders, these mental, look at this, you guys. Boom! Number 2, let's go. Drop it like it's hot. So what you will see in these brain scans is, look at it. You see what the gods just gave to me? What you will find in the brain scans is there's specific neurological mapping that actually is played out, that actually shows different colors, different patternings in different parts of the brain that the neurologists, the doctors that went to school for fucking 10, 15 years to study brain activity, can read. And when they read it, they can see very clearly that there is no mental or cognitive disorder. So the difference between a neurological disorder means it's something that's happening within the brain, and a personality disorder is something that is either can be born with or you contract over time. And how people get it over time is by repetitious behaviors or something like this. So now, one of the largest reasons why I did spend all of the money to go to Thailand to get all of these brain scans is because people like psycho mothers and exes and all these people that want to say, you're mentally unstable. Well, bitch, let's go have you get a brain scan because I got the scans to prove I am of well and sane mind. Now, something else really interesting to know. You don't develop these type of things within 6 months to a year's time. So, another fun fact, if within 6 months to a year's time, I have started to develop some of these things, because I'm about to go back to get the brain scans done again, if I have, then I can sue the fuck out of these people for causing it, because they don't happen that quickly. So unless you're under serious duress or complex trauma and stress. So how's that for you? So what I did find out, however, just to be clear with you guys, a neurological condition is a mapping of the brain. Now, the CCM, the cerebral cavernous malformation, means that as the blood veins and vessels were happening, they were malforming, okay? They're forming incorrectly. So over time, there was repeated head trauma, number 1, over time. And it grew like that, created this cave of wonders like that over time. This isn't something that happens like this. Now, another fun little fact, just for you little bunk ass, for you bitches out there that hired a fake lawyer that made fake paperwork to say I'm mentally unstable, guess what, bitch? You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to prison. You owe me money. You're gonna pay me out. Fuck you. So, moving on from that. Now, here's a fun little fact, you guys. What it does mean, actually, because it's a neurological condition, is not mentally handicapped, because it's not a mental condition, it's a neurological condition. What it means is actually I'm classified as physically handicapped. Handicap. So imagine I'm over here like Captain Handyman, and you're over here harassing and berating and attacking, which is actually worse than child abuse or elderly abuse, right? So now you guys, you can go to prison, and you can go to prison, and you can go to prison because you're attacking, harassing, gang stalking, putting out hits on a physically handicapped person. You know what else this means? Wow! You know what else this means? Fucking awesome. I spoke to so many lawyers. It's fucking epic. You know how many people want to take my case? Oodles and oodles. Pro bono, bitch. You'd be surprised. Right now, I got like 6 separate lawyers for different things. That's how complex this case is getting, cunts. So anyways, what it does mean is, now the people that know about my neurological condition, like my ex, my family, his mother, all of these people, the friends that I told, now there's many countries, and it does count here in Indonesia, okay? In Indonesia, there is a law against this, where it's handicap, your abuse. That is abuse. That is direct abuse. Now, on another fun little fact, you guys want to find something else out, real fucking cool. Because it can cause aneurystic seizures, because they know that the aneurysms can lead to death, and because the doctor's notes say it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the aneurysm, something can cause the death. Now, anybody harassing, anybody attacking, anybody berating, anybody bothering, and anybody triggering me is now, that knows the diagnosis and has been informed of the diagnosis, now you're up for manslaughter. Oh, manslaughter, 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 because you're doing things that can potentially kill me, and you know that. So you want to play some games. This is some interesting information, right, guys? Cool. Public little service announcement for y'all. Okay. So this is so interesting. So just so you know, if you want to keep berating, you want to keep attacking, you want to keep aggressing, you're going to go to prison. You're going to go to prison. You're going to go to prison. Attempted manslaughter, attempted manslaughter, attempted manslaughter. Handicap abuse. Yeah. That's real. So I want to give a shout out to all my Kappas out there. I'm the one who can actually speak out for the people that are being abused. I'm the one that can speak out. And like, that's the beautiful thing that the gods have blessed me with also with these passion fruits, is the ability to speak up for the people who cannot, is the ability to actually shout out. And shout out to all my Kappas, all right? Because I'm sure all those people out there are like, listen, I'm not mentally slow, right? I have a physical disability, and there is a difference. And all you guys out there that are trying to act like you're smart and people are crazy, woo, that's going to cost you, and that's going to cost you, and that's going to cost you a lot. Extra, extra, read all about it. You feel really big bad wolf when you're attacking handicappers? I don't think so. I don't think so, darling. I think that's all, folks. That's and that's all, folks. Have a nice day. Have a nice life. And remember, be nice, because it could cost somebody their life, their freedom, the house, everything. So, smoochy boochies, get out those poochies. Ciao for meow. And I hope you guys learned something today. You don't believe me? I mean, I don't need to look up the whatever, but I did send it to my ex and his friend Nikki and his mother and my parents, that actually Indonesia and many other countries around the world will prosecute for attacking people that are considered handicappers. It's worse than elderly abuse. It's worse than child abuse. It is abuse to the next level. So make sure you back the fuck up and sit the fuck down and stay the fuck away from being around. Okay, guys? So, smoochy boochies, I hope this helped you. Enjoy. Ciao for meow.